Hey guys, Cassandra Negley from Yahoo Sports. BG, you've talked about evolving your game. I'm wondering how your off-season training and your training camp look different as you evolved that three-point shot. And as Karl said the other day, to be comfortable not only taking threes, but being comfortable with missing them because you're not going to make 100%.
No, that's true. I would love to make 100%, but definitely have to be comfortable taking them. The training that we do every single day started in training camp day one, and I already can tell the difference now. I definitely feel comfortable taking the shot. Yeah, I mean, in between coach and my teammates, they just putting a lot of confidence in me to take on, and then also moving, on the 3-point line and not just being on the block as well. So I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
When it comes to practicing that shot, is there anything you're doing differently? Is there more time you're spending on it? Is there certain days that you're focused on it more?
I don't want to give y'all too much, but it's a little thing called arrow training. But yeah, we spend time on it. We work on it every single day. There's shots that we put up. Yeah, it's just consistent training it.
Thanks, BJ.
All right, thanks. We'll next turn to Michael. Michael V. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks. It's Mike Vogel from ESPN.com. Brittany and Brianna, I wonder if you guys could just talk about, you guys have known each other probably for a long time and played against each other, but what's it been like playing alongside each other and how you guys have gotten to know each other? And then, Coach, if you could talk a little bit about this pairing, I think everybody's really excited to see these two on the same team this season.
For me, it's been great so far. I think just, having that high low between the two of us, either one of us can pop, either one of us can, play under the basket. So I think it's been a lot of fun, to be able to have that other post player that, I know I can, dump it down to and cut and we can play off of it. And I think it's been great so far for me.
Same. It's been amazing. Every day I'm just like, I'm so glad I don't have to guard her anymore.
Also that.
But it's been amazing. Like Bree said, like I mean, either one of us we can interchange pop in or going down low. The other team, you got to pick your poison. Like I definitely don't want to be them. So yeah, this is gonna be a good partnership right here.
Yeah, and I thought this would be these two together would work really well together. Uh, but I thought it would take a little bit of time to gel. They're just so smart and they're able to realize their advantages. Uh, they've really picked things up quickly. They've only practiced together a few days, and to be as far along and to make as many smart reads as they've been doing has been really remarkable.
Thank you.
All right, next up, Tommy. Tommy Birch. Go ahead, Tommy.
Hey guys, I'm from Des Moines, Iowa. I was just kind of wondering what your impressions have been of having Ashley Jones in and just coach then what's she got to do to earn a roster spot?
Well, Ashley's been working really hard. She's the first one to get here. She gets up a ton of shots. She competes in practice every day. We've got 11 roster spots, so it's really tight and it's really competitive every day. But I can tell you that she's been here every day competing, learning. She belongs on somebody's roster, if it's ours or somebody else's. If you see the way she goes about things every day, she's a pro. And she's somebody that can have success in this league. So, in the next few days, there's going to be some tough decisions that have to be made. But, she's definitely gone about it, impressed a lot of people by how she's gone about it.
What are your guys' impressions of her?
No, I love Ashley. I got to play with her last year some, and I can already tell the difference from last year to this year. She's shooting that thing really well, making the right reads. She's a professional, and like Coach said, whether it's our team or a WNBA team, she definitely deserves to be in this league. And she's just a joy to be around as well. Also, like
Thanks, guys.
All right, thanks, Tommy. I'm going to go to, and I may mispronounce it. Apologies if I do. It's Stefan or Steven. Stefan, go ahead.
Hey y'all, Stephen Prejean Gardner from PHNX Sports. I have two questions for Coach Smesko. So, looking at the way teams in the W defend, it's typically been a heavy nail league the last couple of years. I'm curious, offensively, how have you seen teams counter that, and how do you think offenses will shift to kind of make that into an advantage for an offense?
Well, the defense gets to kind of choose what they're going to take away, and on the flip side of that, that means they're giving something up usually. So with cutting or spacing out the backside, you can make it harder to nail help, but a lot of people nail help because it's successful if you're not quick making the reads and teams are able to X out or recover from it. That's why it's done with so many teams. So I think it's important you work against it. We probably need to work against it a little more ourselves. But a lot of it is just being able to engage a defender and either move the ball or have good cutting action at the right time to kind of take advantage of the nail. But we're still just trying to work together on some other stuff. So that's something that's gonna come. Hopefully next week we'll be spending a little more time on that. But I think it's something you have to be prepared for because a lot of teams are using real heavy nail help.
And then my last one for you, real quick. On the defensive end, I think last season we saw both BG and Brionna Jones used closer to the level, if not completely at the level of screens defensively. I'm curious, did anything surprise you about the versatility that they do have and how that can be a weapon for you on defense?
Yeah, they both move their feet really well. They're excellent defenders. Uh, so I think I would connect like the shooting with the playing at the level. A lot of it is just a confidence thing to believe that know that you can do it. And once you get the reps doing it, and you start to get more comfortable doing it. It starts to become more natural, and you just get better at it. But they've been, I mean, just in the last couple of days, the way they've been guarding ball screens, they've been excellent. They learn quickly. They're two of the brightest players that I've ever been around. So, uh, we also want to have some options guarding ball screens in more than one way. But, you know, I start to go over something and, before I even finish a sentence, they know exactly what I want and they'll finish the sentence for me. They're way ahead of this. So they've known what they need to work on and how this needs to happen, and they're going about and doing it every day.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. Next up, Jennifer. Jennifer, go ahead.
Jennifer Porty from Let's Talk Women in Basketball. My questions are for BG and Bree. My first question is, what are your interests and passions outside of basketball? And what adjustments have you made to your game during the off season?
Um, I mean, I like hunting and fishing, off-roading. I like outdoor stuff like that, little country. So that's my perfect off day, going fishing for some catfish or hunting hogs or just out in my Jeep or my truck off-roading. And then in the off season, went down, played in a rival 3-on-3, wanted to work on being in the pick and roll more. So that was great for me to be there in that league, doing that, and then also just working on my outside game.
For me, I enjoy baking and cooking. I like to do yoga on all day. They're coming. It's coming.
Okay. All right.
And as far as things I've worked on off season, I was playing overseas, but just working on my outside shot and just being comfortable making those reads from the outside position.
She wasn't just playing overseas; she was crushing it overseas. So let's
Yeah,
just
she
say
was.
that.
Yeah, she was.
All right, next up, Aya. Aya, go ahead.
Hey everyone, it's Aya Abdeen for Balls Life. I have a question for BG. How you making an adjustment from Phoenix to Atlanta, especially after being in Phoenix for the past 11 years? And it also seems that you're really happy on the pogo stick the other day.
Yeah, I have fun on the pogo stick. That took me back to my childhood a little bit there. But yeah, no, just getting settled in. Me, my wife, and our son, we're just getting settled, loving the city, loving the energy here. Definitely, I was somewhere for a very long time, and it's good to have a different change of pace, different outlook on everything. Definitely found the love for the game again, being here, and yeah, I'm just happy to wake up and come to the gym every single day.
Thank you.
All right, Charles, go ahead, Charles.
Hey, thank you. This is Charles Odom with Associated Press for Karl. With Jordan's injury, is this an early test for your backcourt depth? And can you talk about what are some options there, and what is the outlook for Jordan?
Well, Jordan is going to be reevaluated in 2 weeks, so we're very hopeful for her, but we won't know more for at least 2 weeks' time. But Jordan was doing great. She's somebody that everybody knows about her speed and the pressure she can put on the defense, and so we are very hopeful that we will get her back. And yeah, I mean, when you lose, anytime you lose a great player, it's going to put other people in position where they got to step up and contribute. But, so far, we've had a number of people in practice that got some reps at point guard, and they've been getting better every day and making better reads every day. So, I think we're going to find a way to make it work.
All set, Charles? All right, we'll turn to Sean. Sean, go ahead.
Hi, ladies. Sean Schultz with W Swish. My question's for BG. First of all, how's Bash doing? And second, how do you feel being a parent has kind of, if at all, changed your work style and how you approach your craft?
Bash is doing amazing. 10 months now and trying to walk already, standing up, doing all that. So he's progressing well and very happy. And then, yeah, just being a parent, I see what DT was talking about. Like, it just changes your outlook on life. I got somebody watching my every movement. No matter what happens, game, practice, whatever, like when I go home and I walk through that door and he just starts smiling, pulling up and reaching for me, it just makes everything sweeter. I just want to play differently, want to be more composed because I know he's watching me as well. So it's just been a good addition to my life.
Perfect. Enjoy.
Thank you.
All right. Wilton, you're up. Wilton.
My question is for BG and Brionna. I wanted to ask you guys this. What were your first impressions from the first preseason game and then also getting ready in preparation for the second preseason?
I would say, I mean, just like how we started the game, I think we, executed things how we wanted to with pace. I think, just as we got tired and making those same reads, I mean, we have, room to improve on that. But as for the first preseason game, coming out and being able to play the way we did, I think, we can only go up from here, and that's a good starting place. But I'm excited for this group. I mean, the work ethic every day, we're getting better, we're learning. So it's been great to be a part of this team.
Yeah, I think it was a good first step. There's definitely room to get better, but I think having a short, training camp and then going out there playing all together, I think we did some things really well. Definitely room to improve, but it's going to be good. Everybody here wants to get better. Everybody wants to help the next person. There is no I. It's just a we. So it feels good.
All right, thanks. Jim, go ahead, Jim Conlon.
Hi guys, my first question, two questions, one for Brittney, one for Coach. Coach, the challenges of taking down the Liberty, who've strengthened again during the off-season, and Las Vegas Aces, the recent champs as well, they've really strengthened again this summer. How is it going to be the challenges of taking down what seems to be two powerhouse franchises?
Well, you named two, but there's a lot of great teams in this league, and we know that it's going to take a lot of work and effort, but we want to have the dream be mentioned like that. So when you ask the question next year, you're talking to somebody else, and it's like, what are you going to do to try to combat the dream? Like, that's the type of season that we hope to have, where everybody comes together, that we make continual improvement, and by the time we get to the end of the year, that we're mentioned with those top teams, and that we have a chance to be the very best in this league. So I know that's a lot of work, and a lot of people have to do a lot of things for it to work out the way we want, but that's why we're here. We're all doing this together, and so far we've made a lot of progress, and we just need to keep it moving in the right direction.
And my question for Brittney, you've seen so many things throughout this league, throughout your time, but probably one thing that is new for you is this whole expansion thing and going to see Golden State, the possibility of playing a game in Canada against Toronto and 2026, a new experience for everyone. How exciting is that, Brittney, for a person like yourself who's done everything in the WA to play a game in Canada, for example?
Calling me old? No, I'm
Oh,
playing.
no.
No, I'm super excited. Our league is growing, it's expanding. Women's basketball is growing and expanding as well. And you can see it. You see it in the numbers, you see it in attendance, the awareness, the media coverage. So I'm looking forward to going to Canada. I've never been to Canada, so I'm looking forward to going to Canada and then going out there to Golden State to play as well. It's just a really good time for women's basketball in the W.
Sorry, guys, lost. All right, last question we'll go to Brad. Brad, go ahead.
Yes, hi, Coach. Hi, ladies. Brad from WS Nation. My question is for the Brionna. Can you speak to your overseas experience? Your team, Praha, won the Euro League Championship for the first time in 10 years. You were named the MVP, and your head coach announced her retirement. Can you speak of all those emotions?
I mean, I think that team that I was playing with in Prague, we had been together for about 5 years. Like we had like a group that had been, a few new pieces here and there. But just to be able to finally get the championship that we've been working so hard for all these years, it was a great experience. And then coach out on her retirement with a win like that. It was just amazing. I mean, there's a lot of emotions, but I just know that the chemistry that we had and everything just fell into place, the way it was supposed to, and we got it done. But I enjoy playing overseas. I enjoy playing in Prague, and yeah.
All right. BG, Brionna, Coach, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it. Best of luck to you. We will see you all during the season. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.